Late sun falling on this broken pier. The salt wind tangles through my tired hair. Waves keep talking in a language I know. Where we started feels like someone else's goal. I trace the splintered lines beneath my hand. Every groove remembers when you used to laugh. Days without you stretch like low tide sand. Quiet rooms replay promises we couldn't keep. Waited, you didn't come back. My fault lives in every fading light. You were my horizon I never reached. All our photographs shaking in my hand. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. But love slipped out through an empty doorway. You were my horizon I never reached. Under your old fire escape, the night felt bruised and hollow. Street lights trembled on the bricks like unreturned calls. I unfolded your letter with these cold hands shaking. Every hopeful word still carried our quiet ending. I see who I was in your leaving. Silence finally taught my trembling breath. You were my horizon I never reached. Every wave repeats the things I never said. If I had spoken, I'd have held you longer. Now the ghost of us clinging to my chest. Night rain blurs your name on my window. I stand in the doorway and let you go. You were my horizon I never reached. Some goodbyes don't break you, they remake you slow. I walk away, carrying the man I became. Fading light, but I'm still here. Afternoon light on a cracked old bench. Salt on my lips, your name in the wind. This boardwalk remembers what I let slip away. I trace the wood, asking what you never said. We watch sunsets dissolve where the water met sky. Your hand barely holding mine, already half goodbye. Our laughter thinned out like fog over waves. Every quiet pause grew heavier than words. I felt you drifting in the calmest nights. I stayed quiet when I should have tried. You left a silence so loud it broke me. An empty shoreline where your voice should be. I watched you go, never called you back. That's how the man I was cracked. You left a silence so loud it broke me. Flickering street lamp, your shadow walked away from mine. Each step was steady, like you'd practiced this goodbye for years. I reached for words, they shattered in my trembling breath. So I stood frozen while the dark memorized your back. Night rain on the pier, I still didn't speak. If I had spoken, would you have turned to me? You left a silence so loud it broke me. An empty doorway where your eyes should be. I watched you go, never called you back. My falling's heavy and the space has gone black. You left a silence so loud it broke me. In that quiet, I became someone I don't know. The man after you, built from echoes and regret. Learning to breathe inside the ache you left. Weathered bench I sit and slowly rebuild. Broken, but listening into what goodbye revealed.
Rain taps soft on the cracked window glass. City sirens blur behind this quiet room. Your faded photograph waits on the table. Your smile a ghost I can't look through. We met in spring when every street felt open. Every doorway warm, every night a promise. But seasons turned, your hands grew colder. You slipped away one night without goodbye. I keep asking the silence what I miss. Every answer sounds like my own voice. I should have spoken before you disappeared. Held your shaking breath a little longer. If I had broken my stubborn quiet, maybe you wouldn't be a stranger now. I should have spoken before you disappeared. walk these streets where your laughter still lingers in corners. Perfume in my jacket, cruel echo of your warmth. On the rooftop where we counted careless constellations, I whisper your name, the night won't answer back. The space between memories and truth is burning. I see who I was and who I wasn't. I should have spoken before you disappeared. I held your cold hands, begged the night to keep you. If I had broken my quiet, broken my pride, maybe you wouldn't fade in this window's reflection. I should have spoken before you disappeared. Now every unreturned call rings inside my chest. Sometimes love is not enough to hold us. Sometimes my silence was the loudest thing I said. The hardest goodbye was learning who I am. But without you, rooftop edge and fading light above the town. Your empty laughter hums beneath the quiet sound. My trembling fingers trace our captured summer sun. Two silhouettes not knowing we were almost done. We skipped those dinners, swallowed questions hid behind our pride. Watched through stained glass windows, let the truth stay outside. Silence filled the doorway where your shadow used to be. I held to photographs while you slipped out to sea. I became a stranger in my own skin. Losing you, I lost the man you loved then. Night rain falls where your voice should be. I whisper all the words you never heard from me. Night rain falls where your voice should be. The hardest goodbye was the one you never heard. Oh. Rain came sudden, cutting through the dark like quiet blame. Every droplet felt like all the things I never named. In broken puddles I saw faces I no longer knew. A fractured soul staring up, still reaching out for you. I said I'm sorry to a listening sky. Too late now, but the words finally arrive. Night rain falls where your voice should be. I taste every silence you were begging me to see. Night rain can't hold me. Night rain falls where your voice should be. The hardest goodbye was the one I never said. The hardest goodbye is living with what stayed unsaid. I walk downstairs carrying what I didn't say.
Dusty light on a half-cold coffee cup. Empty chair where your laughter used to lean. City rushes past the fogged-up window. Time holds its breath inside this quiet room. Your last words still drift along the ceiling. You needed space to find the self you lost. Front door closed so soft it felt like mercy. Silence after sound is sharper than a scream. Every trembling breath keeps calling your name, but the echo only answers with my faults. I loved you enough to let you go. Cold hands opening at the empty doorway. I loved you enough to let you go. Losing you was how I found myself. Dusk falls heavy as I walk off Fading Park. Under that old oak where you confessed your fears, I see how my holding on became a quiet violence. I lost my own face trying to cradle yours. Night rain starts to blur our ghosted footprints. I finally feel the weight that wasn't yours. I loved you enough to let you go. Cold hands shaking at that unforgiving doorway. I loved you enough to let you go. In the breaking I uncovered who I was. Your shadow fades along the wet stone path. I'm walking on alone, still aching yet learning. I loved you enough to let you go. The man after you leave is finally mine. In your absence I become whole inside the quiet.
cracked wooden bench by the river, fading light, empty space where you sat, holding my life. Bare branches lean over us like questions. Cold hands trace the grain, remembering your silence. I walk past the coffee shop where you laughed too loud. That corner bookstore still hides our whispered futures. The park at night remembers every promised lifetime. Now every street light flickers over what I didn't say. I filled my days with noise and strangers, but every quiet hour still spelled your name. I'm still talking to the ghost of who I was by the river where our shadows used to touch. You're gone, but I'm not the one I became. I lost you then, I lost my own name. I'm still talking to the ghost of who I was. Fog on the river followed me to our old doorway. Your dark window watched me like a closed eye. My palm on the glass, feeling my reflection fracture. I whispered sorry to a room that wouldn't answer. Night rain slid down the glass like second chances. Every drop of word I swallowed when you needed truth. I'm still talking to the ghost of who I was outside the life we built, unraveling in my hands. You're gone, but I'm not the man I pretended. I lost you then, I lost the life I planned. I'm still talking to the ghost of who I was. Learning to breathe without your shadow on my chest. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is to myself, letting go of the man who couldn't stay. In this quiet life, I finally meet me.
Faded bench at the pier, cold wind on my collar. Shadows on the water, stretch like names I whisper. Fingers trace the splinters where your hand once rested. Every morning feels new, empty, never really better. We once drew forever in the dark above this shoreline. Your laughter tangled with the waves, soft and certain. Now even the tide sounds cruel when it's this quiet. I wait with trembling breath, not knowing what I'm waiting for. If I had spoken, would
lights bending through the glass. Your scent still in the hallway, like a question left unanswered. Old records spinning, every note of photograph shaking. No anger in these tears now, just a quiet surrender. If I had stayed the boy you needed me to be, I'd never meet the man this heartbreak's making me. I'm learning to love you by letting you go. Your shadow in the doorway, finally losing its glow. I fold our fading years into one small careful box. Empty rooms grow larger when you stop turning the locks. I held on so tightly, I disappeared so slow. Now I find myself in everything I had to let go. I'm learning to love you by letting you go, because keeping you close meant losing my own soul. The hardest love was the one I left, but it's the first time I can breathe alone. Night rain gathers over the harbor lights. I sit alone where your laughter used to rise. Salt on my lips, not sure if it's tears. Your name moves through me like distant waves. A rolled apartment breeze, but every room feels hollow. Your coffee cup waits by the sink, untouched and patient. Photographs shaking a little in my cold hands. I replay our silence, searching for the first missing word. I thought love meant we could outrun time, but the quiet grew louder than any fight. I'm still waiting at the edge of our tide, listening for footsteps that will never arrive. Your shadow's gone, but it's carved in my chest. The hardest goodbye was to who I was. In a rainy street window, I met my reflection tonight. Not the boy who believed forever, just a stranger with tired eyes. I saw every unspoken fear in that trembling breath. Realized I'm mourning the man I was beside you. something breaking open inside the ache. I'm still waiting at the edge of our tide, listening for echoes that refuse to reply. Your shadow's gone, but it lives in my chest, teaching my heartbeat a slower, lonelier rhythm. I took your last photograph into the quiet drawer. The hardest goodbye was to who I was, because losing you showed me I was already gone. Empty doorway, and I finally stepped through. Sometimes we vanish before we say goodbye. Streetlamp humming over rain-soaked stone, cold hands hiding that worn-out photograph, two smiles frozen in a softer season. Your silence heavier than this city's noise. I walk past the window of our Sunday bookstore. Coffee shop door is still catching the night rain. Chairs in the corner remember our quiet laughter. Every street feels like a scene I can't leave. I thought time would stitch the edges, but the tear just kept widening. Sometimes goodbye is learning to carry your silence, like night rain falling inside my chest. I waited there under every empty doorway, hoping your shadow might come back to mine. Sometimes goodbye is learning to carry your silence. One wet evening, beneath the flickering awning, I heard your name. Voices whispering wounds you never let me see. Reasons for your distance spilling out like broken glass. Understanding cut deeper than not knowing never did. Love was never a promise of forever, just the way we turned away slowly. Sometimes goodbye is learning to carry your silence, like photographs shaking in my trembling hands. I waited there under every empty doorway, calling your name to a phone that never answered. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Sometimes goodbye is learning to carry your silence, living with the truth I heard too late. You're gone, your quiet still lives here. Oh, I walk on, carrying what we never said. Echoes brushing the dark water, gray sky folding down, harbor fading into silence. Empty bench beside me, where your laughter used to rest. I trace these splinters like I'm holding on to ghosts. Salt in the air, it tastes like your old promises. We watch boats drift, naming futures we never reach. Your goodbye slipped out between sentences, almost an accident. I heard it too late, swallowed every word I should have said. My trembling breath fogs the night around me. Oh, my unspoken apologies sink beneath the pier. The hardest goodbye is the one you never say. It echoes in quiet rooms, follows me into gray. I waited at the doorway of our days. The hardest goodbye is the one you never say. Under a flickering street lamp, the tears finally found my face. Not violent, just soft rain carving hollows through my chest. I saw the man I was, only shadows chasing borrowed light. Losing you meant losing him. Now I stand here stripped and honest. Your name hangs heavy in this fading light. I'm left with the version of me you never knew. The hardest goodbye is the one you never say. It lives in every night rain, in every fading day. I waited at the doorway, you never turned my way. My cold hands reached for you, you were already far away. The hardest goodbye is the one you never say. I lost you, and the man I was with you. Your silence walks with me, learning myself again. Without your shadow, beneath my hands feel splinter. Fading light falls into the water's skin. Your laughter goes across the evening air. We promised forever here, then disappeared. I trace your name through dust on cafe windows. Chamomile steam once wrapped around your smile. Bookstore aisles still hold our almost touches. Every doorway whispers you, then turns me away. I keep rewinding us inside my head, but every scene ends with you leaving. The man who loved you can't carry you anymore. I'm standing in the wreckage of that shore. Your shadow's in the tide, but not my hands. The man who loved you can't carry you anymore. Night rain drips from a tired street lamp, soaking through my silence. Our final words hang broken, scattered between shallow bricks. I see myself clinging to you in every reflection, and understand letting go isn't losing, it's staying alive. I breathe the rain in like a confession. Your name leaves my lips without an echo. The man who loved you can't carry you anymore. I've been drowning underneath that old promise. Your shadow's in the tide, but not my hands. I release your photograph to the dark water. The man who loved you can't carry you anymore. To learn to love myself, I have to lose you. The past stayed, but I walk on, broken and somehow still mine. Somehow still mine. City humming soft outside the cafe window. Empty table still remembers where your elbows rested. Coffee rings like ghosts around my trembling fingers. I trace the glass rim, waiting for your shadow. Night rain blurs the streetlights on the sidewalk. Our reflections used to lean together in this window. Now it's only me and the fading autumn colors. Brittle leaves drift past like years I didn't notice. Your name still flickers on my silent phone. I draft a message, then erase every word. I love the man I was beside you. He vanished when you slipped through that doorway. Cold hands searching for a stranger in my chest. I love the man I was beside you.
Now every quiet room asks who I am. On the rooftop where we counted careless constellations once, the city stretches out below like an unanswering call. Your absence presses down heavier than the midnight air. I see I'm mourning you and the boy I used to be. Photograph shaking in my tired autumn hands. If I had spoken, I might remember myself softer. I love the man I was beside you. He disappeared when your footsteps left the stairwell. Empty doorways echo with the names I never claimed. I love the man I was beside you. Now I stand alone beneath this fading light, learning to breathe without your shadow on my skin. I was never just the man before you left. I'm everything I become after you. Night rain washing my old face away. Lay light crawling through the blinds in crooked lines. Dust turns slowly in this small suspended room. Your side of the bed still holds your outline. I sit at the edge, afraid to move. Finger tracing the windowsill where you leaned and dreamed. Your laughter lingers in the paint like fading smoke. Quiet photographs shaking in my unsteady hands. Every frame a promise I never quite spoke. You packed in silence beneath that yellow kitchen light. I watch your shadow leap before your body moved. You walked out through that empty doorway. I stayed quiet when I should have bled. If I had spoken, would you have stayed? Instead of haunting every corner of this bed, you walked out through that empty doorway. Night rain on the rooftop, city lights blurred into silver streets. Cold water on my face, but it's my chest that's drowning. Your name dissolves into the clouds above the street. Losing you is the wound that finally starts my healing. I feel the fracture, but something steady underneath. You're leaving carved out space for who I have to be. You walked out through that empty doorway. I stayed quiet while your suitcase kissed the floor. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Now your silence lives behind my every door. You walked out through that empty doorway. Sometimes the hardest goodbye is the one that saves. Losing you broke me open to be saved. I'm not what I lost, I'm what survived the leaving.
Resting on one wooden beams tonight, fading light slipping off the edge of the pier. City hung behind me feels 1,000 miles wide. Laughter echoes where the water turns to glass. Empty doorways in my chest where your footsteps used to ring. Photographs shaking in my head when the wind leans in. Live like a book closing softly in another room. No slam doors, just silence folding you away from me. And I thought I could hold our breaking world together. I never dared to name. You were the life in my quiet rooms. Now every shadow feels like you're leaving. I keep waiting where the night meets the sea, but you don't come back.
calling your name. Night rain found me under some narrow city awning alone. Your name lit my phone screen like a flare in the dark. Hope surged through my ribs before the words finally landed. Just a gentle goodbye, no embrace, no way back home. If I had spoken when the light was fading, maybe I would have held you 1 hour longer. You were the life in my quiet room. Now every echo reminds me I lost you. I keep waiting where the night meets the sea, but you don't come back, you don't come back. My fall hangs heavy in this cold falling rain. If I had spoken, I would have held you longer. Now I'm learning to breathe in the space you left. I'm not your ghost, just learning to stand alone.
Night rain taps on the fog window glass, cold coffee in my head, untouched and bitter. Your laughter hangs inside these quiet curtains. I sit between the man I was and nothing. Neon nights in that small diner still find me. Your eyes were stars reflected in cheap chrome. We whispered futures over burned midnight coffee. Now every sunrise feels borrowed from another life. I held on to echoes, not your hand. And did you feel me slipping even then? I lost you and found myself too late, standing in the doorway of our fading light. Your shadow stayed when your footsteps left. I lost you and found myself too late. That last night bleeds through every street I wander alone. Words fell between us like broken glass on tile. You turned away under that flickering street lamp. I watched my better self walk off beside you. I taste every sentence I should have swallowed. Silence cut deeper than anything we said. I lost you and found myself too late under night rain. watched your fading light, I lost you and found myself too late to stay. I became someone. The moment you were gone.